Today's patio chat is being brought to you locally by Westridge Furniture in Delphus. See it all at your finer outdoor furniture store.
And welcome back out to the patio. Time for interview number 2. We have Nick Ballmer with us, and he is the Agriculture and Natural Resources Director with Ohio State University Lima, the Extension Office. And you've got a big field day coming up, so tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, so on July 25th, we are going to be having a drainage installation field day. This is a similar event to what was held out there last year, so just kind of a round 2, just some different fields. Going to be doing some demonstrations, installing some field tile, so definitely welcoming folks out to sort of learn about that process and sort of how it can affect their growing processes. We'll also have a lunchtime program. Bruce Clevenger, who is one of our field specialists in farm management, will be talking about field crops and drainage and sort of how it affects things from an economic standpoint and how it can be beneficial from there.
I'm an old farm boy myself, but when I was back in the 80s farming, we had the old clay tile. Things have really modernized. We've gone to the more of a polyurethane plastic type of drainage system, so this is something that is more affordable, I'm sure, and lasts a lot longer.
Absolutely, it does.
So that's something that we'll be able to see on site that day as well?
Yeah, so that's definitely the process that they'll be utilizing. Utilizing the latest technologies, definitely showcasing that off.
Now, this is happening at your regenerative farm. What does that mean, regenerative farm?
Yeah, so regenerative agriculture is a practice where we try to focus more on improving soil health and water quality. So it's the utilization of a lot of cover crops and sort of trying to reduce our inputs, things like fertilizers and things like that.
So I guess they're going to get a very overall look when they're out there for this field day. They're going to see a lot of different things happening.
Absolutely. They're going to definitely see a lot. The goal of the farm out there is to just showcase some practices from a regenerative ag standpoint that hopefully growers might decide to go try on their own agricultural operations.
Now, I know that when I go by, I'm seeing these tractors and these implements get larger and larger, and they have a huge footprint. Is this something that compacts the ground and is a real issue that people have to watch out for?
So it is something that can cause more compaction, obviously more weight there, but one of the goals of regenerative ag is you spending less time in the field. If you're not having to go in there another time to spread fertilizers and things, that's one less time you're going across that field. So and with doing all this, it does require some new technology, some different types of, some different things on the equipment and such. So it does require some adjustments, but it does, hopefully in the long run, reduce the amount of time you are spending in the field besides doing the original planting and the harvesting pieces.
I know that back when I was getting out of farming, no-till was kind of becoming the new trendy thing. It seems to really have taken over, and even double cropping is now becoming a little more efficient.
Yeah, those are two things that have definitely taken off, and we're definitely getting into the whole concept of no-till. A lot of people are starting to adopt that. Sometimes conventional tillage is still necessary a little bit, but a lot more people getting into the no-till.
All right, so tell us one more time about the dates and times and where this is all taking place.
Yeah, so July 25th is when this will take place. It'll be out on the farm, on the farm fields just off Thayer Road, over by campus. And information about this, you'll find that on lima.osu.edu. If you go to the research tab and click on the regenerative farm, you'll find information there, and also how to register if you're planning on being there for lunch.
All right, Nick Ballmer, thank you very much for joining us today. He's with the Extension Office. If you'd like to reach out to him, Nathan is back with a full look at your full weather forecast when we come back.